So whenever we create the dog or any sketch, so if you follow something like this will be the vertical axis, this will be the horizontal axis for the sketch selection. Okay, so this is the case when we're going to be create a new sketch. So somewhere here you can always use this position sketch to create the sketch. Okay, so in that we have to select plane. Okay, so if anything we have, so this will be no parametric, we have collection. So we will select the plane, so that will be selected plane, but this point is not at center, so we need to add this origin. So origin you can select from the part origin, so you can select the start point for the part origin. So you can select this, you can select the start point, you can select the start point with respect to when we select this part origin. So whatever we have the 0 condition of the part, if we just check this 0 condition, they're going to be therefore for that on this particular plane. Okay, so on this plane it is projecting whatever we have the 0 condition of origin. Okay, so that is going to be on that plane. So if you want the particular projection point, because we need to keep the link with respect to this point, so we can add this point over here. And then there are the couple of options again. You can say the curve, intersection, middle point, so bisect center, or the intersection line too. So depending upon that we can go for. Then we require to have the orientation of horizontal and vertical axis, so that we can keep orientation. So if you are directly X and Y, so that we can keep, if we have the line, so that we need to create, okay, parallel to the line, but we don't have the line right now, so we'll not create that. But what we can keep, we can click OK right now, okay, and create a plane or create a sketch, whatever we required. We'll add the dimension over here, 20, 25, whatever we required. And if you come out from that, you can check. So this vertical and horizontal axis are not matched. Okay. So now what we need to have one line, so that we can create a line with the direction with this point. With the direction we will create as a Y right now. And this line we will add, change in geometrical set, we'll add in input. So this line will be slider or lifter. Okay. So this is, we are creating a doghouse. So in this case, this line will be lifter line or direction. So this we can again color, we will match the property first, then change the color. So you can use this highlighted color, it might be the yellow, magenta, sorry, rather than magenta, cyan. So this you can create the two lines we have right now. Okay, so now we can change the sketch support. Okay, so you go for right click, click to object, then go for change sketch support. Then you can select the plane point, and here you can select parallel to the line. You can directly do the X, Y, Z, but this line later on we need to change for power copy. So in that case, we need to have this parallel line. So now we have X as Y as a line, so we can change that X. Okay, so that will be possible. So we can keep parallel to the line. We will select this line, and again you can find, so whatever the axis we want. Okay, so this is vertical, this is horizontal. If you don't have that, so you can select this. Whatever the line we have selected, that will be horizontal or vertical. Okay, so here we have the vertical. So this line follows the vertical, but we want horizontal. Okay, we'll select the horizontal. You can check with respect to, we click over here. So this will be going to be flip. If you check, H will be reverse, so H will be move. V will be reverse, V will be move. Okay, so you can check over here, it will be moving. Okay, then this will be moving. So we will keep the normal, will not move. And whatever we require, the V and H, horizontal and vertical axis, will align with this. Okay, so this is the most common convention we can say we can use. So what will be happen with this use? So whenever you create this kind of sketch, so when you see the sketch, okay, when you create the sketch will be create something like this. V will be here, vertical axis, horizontal axis will be here. So you're going to be create this sketch something like square. And when we see over here, so this V will be rotate over here, okay, and H will be rotate something like this. So there will be no twisting will be happen. Many people going to be use any direction, any vertical or horizontal axis. So when it going to be come into the 3D from this to this, okay, when it come from sketch 2D, sketch to 3D, it will rotate and make it a very different appearance. Okay, So we'll check over here as well what appearance it's going to be create. Okay, so for your information, what I can do, I'll shift this such a way that you can check when we're going to be create this sketch. Okay, so this we have 50, something like this, and now you can check this V is somewhere here, H is somewhere here. Even you can check if we add another something like over there. Okay, circle if we add. So where we want circle, that will be missed. Okay, so we want a circle, like what we want is something like this sketch. Okay, but it's going to be come out something like this. Clear? So this is how it's going to be differ. So what we can do now, that also we can solve the result. So we can change sketch support. Okay, you can check what will be happen. Something like this we can do, but here you can find. So again, this V and H will be different. You can check. You're creating the opposite one. Okay, or you can check like this profile. You can create just for easy to understand. Okay, something like this we want. So what we can do, this sketch we want in upper side, but we are creating opposite. Okay, so for that reason, if you just check, whenever we're going to be have the vertical axis somewhere here, okay, and horizontal somewhere here, so that we need to have align the sketch. So we need to draw a sketch something like this only. So that will becomes in our 3D the same. Okay, you can check something like this. It's going to become over here, but that we are not drawing the same. We need to imagine differently. Okay, so what is the right method to go for that? If you just check now, okay, we go for change in sketch support. What we can do first, we will have this vertical and horizontal same. Okay, I will double click, and rather than having somewhere here the sketch, okay, so that we need to create properly. So this is not a right method, we can say. So if you create while creating first time, that we need to create proper. So you can check something like this, we can create. So whatever we see from the front side, that we're going to be create over there. Okay, so this is how we require the sketch. And if you just check like how we're going to be create that, the same thing what we have followed, how we draw the sketch. Okay, so same way we're going to be get into the 3D. So we want to sketch something like that. So if you just check, once we come out from that, it will be have the same orientation like we see. So there is no much deviation or imagination, because this is a simple sketch. It not have that much effect. But if you have some critical sketch or there are the many faces, so it will be very difficult to imagine. So for that reason, always make sure you'll have this vertical horizontal line will be similar what we required when we're going to be use this position.